With the beautiful Puget Sound just to our west, you get a look inside Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Seattle Seahawks. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Set, ready.
First carry here for Ken Walker. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
Come on, set. 60 red. 60 red. Set.
Off the play fake, Young. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Another first down there as this one goes for 25. Now Young here, you can see changing the play. They go play action here on first down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you.
Liking 18. Let go.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Loss of a yard brings up 3rd down and 2.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
Young to throw it this time. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And sometimes when you run a screen pass down in the red zone, it's really tough to create a lot of room to operate. The field's pretty condensed. But that was really well designed there, and they're able to pick up the 1st down.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Bryce Young, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established?
And oh, it's blocked. This is going the other way. But he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Well, there's a blocked extra point. I remember playing, and we had one of those go against us. I remember our kicker and our holder told the head coach, just relax, coach. Why are you yelling? Don't worry, that's just 1 point. Oh, my. Those coaches see a point is gold to them because you never know how it's going to turn out later.
Exactly. That's what I was just going to say. First quarter, we'll see if this has any implications as the game goes on.
I still can't believe they told the head coach to relax.
Bad move.
Okay,
looking to put a drive together. They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
69 Brick, 69, 70, 70, 79 Broncos. 70.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Short throw, caught by Bowers. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Check,
First down.
Up the middle, it's Genty. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to the end zone real fast.
Right back to Genty on first down. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Well, this defense for the Seahawks, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Buried behind the line by Christian Wilkins. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Short throw caught by Bowers. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
A 38-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. So the field goal that cuts the lead in half as they, too, are able to get some points on their initial drive of the game.
Yeah, all in all, a pretty positive response, right, to the points that were scored against them. And they got a little help from their opponent anyway. Missed the conversion, so now they're just 3 back.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Young. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. The Seahawks at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener, and now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction.
Walker hitting, the ball is out.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. 6-3 is our score after 1. It's the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here, as they've got it with a 3rd down and less than a yard.
Ready, ready.
On play action, Young. That is caught. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
4-yard line.
Here we go. 33, yellow. Ready, ready. Hut, hut.
Walker is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. He's already put it on the ground once in this first half. There, no gain, just struggling to get going.
Yeah, and what he needs right now, a dose of confidence, which means his guys have to chop a hole, a big one for him, give him a chance to run a little bit and gain some of that confidence back. He didn't get it on that carry.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Come on, set.
They'll try and run Walker. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Kenneth Walker, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are able to widen their advantage. This time, the extra point up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Raiders 3. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're in a 13-3 hole here now as they come up on first down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll set up to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. That's complete. Genty out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
70 Rangers, 70, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Dragon 60.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Well, he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
As we both know, there's a lot that went into why they made it their first-round pick this year. Part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. With the ball on the 30, here's 2nd and 4.
Hurt. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
He'll drop to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Ashton Genty, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Raiders are back within a score. The Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. And he puts it through there within 3. It's 13-10. after the touchdown pass to kick it away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Here we go.
Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes. I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
It's Young off play action. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. Well, prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it. You do go through it. And in this case,
Fights through and now a crease. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Ken Walker with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks are able to add on to that lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Echo picks up the kickoff for Seattle.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
Come on.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
I think they want to start getting back into this game. It behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there to the opening play of this drive. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
19. 7 Pirates. Drop 60.
Slot man moves right. 2nd and 9 now. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
10 for 11. Warriors 70.
They'll drop the throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That's caught. It's Dante Thornton. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Cole now on to punt, and he sends this one away. That's a 49-yard punt, 8-0 on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass. Oh, he's got a man open. It's caught. Down to the 10. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Ready, set. Let's go now. Set.
Young. They'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
Here we go, set. Blue, 32. Black shot. Ready?
Final play of the half, Young. Man over the middle, and it's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. By no means, certainly, are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, try and slow things down a little bit.
And he goes out right around the 39. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Cut 19, Panther 60, Panther 60. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Dragon 60.
They'll look to throw here. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Now 2nd and 9. He's going to use his legs here. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Panther 11, Panther 80. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Now back to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you definitely got to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
And they're on 17-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now.
Let's go.
They go play action. Young. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He completes this to Walker. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
10 black. Set.
Here is Young. And it's nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
We know he has a lot of confidence in his arm and likes to force it downfield, but the coverage was tight there. Fortunate it wasn't picked off.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Set.
Out of the gun, Walker with it.
And he'll work this one out to about the 38.
85 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd
Watch out now.
and
50
1.
Fury. Field. Black. Ready.
Here's Young from the shotgun. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 33. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory. Down at the 33.
50. Green. Ready. Ready.
To the right side, this is Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year. And the Seahawks are able to extend their lead.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes. And while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Ready. Viking 18. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Dragon 60. Looking like 70 Lions. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Back to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. The first-round pick looking comfortable in this offense. First down. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
Loose inside the 30. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. Back to throw again. Completes this one to Thornton. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Las Vegas, first down. First down, Las Vegas.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Nicky Memori. And the Seahawks are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. And a pass complete to Waller on the out route. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first.
Let's go now. Cut.
Straight ahead, Walker. Oh, breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. 130 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ready?
Young. As it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Give him 30 yards there.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
Right. Ready.
Off the play fake, Young. Now he's going to step up and run. Open man right side is cut, complete. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's second down.
Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Young. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First down.
22 needle.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll throw again. Young. Now he'll tuck this and run. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
A pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Let's go. Ready?
Charbonnet will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. Calling a gain of 2 as they're knocking on the door now. Third and goal. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on third and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run the football. If you're going to throw it, something quick, get it out of your hands in a hurry.
Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. incomplete. Swings it out to his running back. Touchdown, Seahawks. Ken Walker taking it in. And the Seahawks are on their way to a 2-0 start. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it. And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as well.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
60. 18, 5 in. Cup 19, Cup 19. 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Let's go.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Julian Love picks it. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. The disaster there, I mean, you saw it coming. The pressure gets knocked down, the interception.
Sometimes the best throw you make is the one you
don't make.
Exactly. Take care of the football. He'll also learn how to shrug his shoulders, take the proper slide steps to alleviate some of the pressure. But occasionally, like the one we just saw, sometimes just hold on to the football and take the hit.
Set punt. Set punt.
Walker now on 1st and 10. Down inside the 40.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Ready, ready. Set punt.
It's Young off play action. Now he's going to step up and run. And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. The corner blitz pays off there as they sack him for a loss of 5.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
Quick hitch complete. It's Walker. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. Now here's Michael Dixon as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Yeah, he was looking for the checkout bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
Here we go.
But probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
I think this one offensively, this is one where you just say, let's move on. Let's not even watch the game tapes from this one.
Yeah, you might just want to throw it in the trash, act like it was never there in the first place.
Yeah, just say we're good. I actually have heard of a coach in the past who took his team out to the practice field and ceremonially buried the game film from the prior game when they got clobbered. That was his way of putting it behind them.
He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Now it's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Got his man, it's Warren. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. They'll set up a throw. He'll try and do this himself. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that when he's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Mustang 19, 679 Broncos.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. CD, this is the ideal situation. The fourth quarter, you come out here late, not much time on the clock with a comfortable lead, and put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, this offense, all game long, they've been powerful, they've been dangerous. You're exactly right. They can end this one on their own terms.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Ready, ready. Down. 52 blue.
And Young's going to throw it here. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Ready. Ready. Blue, 32. Ready?
Throwing on 2nd and long. Young. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That'll be caught. It's caught. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them.
Ready? Hut.
From the gun, it's Walker. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. So the victory here for Seattle. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?